On my way to the top, don't fail me now. Made it through a lot of pain, man, ask me how. When I said I wanna spit, they was laughing loud. But now nigga killing shows, they ain't laughing now. Had a mic in my hand since I was a child. Dark skinned, nappy headed with a big ass mouth. Put words together then and didn't really know how. But it was all off the top, being free with the style. Kept practicing, finally got the hang of it now. And back then, 6th grade, I was holding it down. I was flowing with the old heads, youngest around. In high school, got nice, no playing around. Metaphors on the bus, I was shutting it down. And to this day, getting colder, still holding it down. Giving power to the people when I come to your town. Man, my words pack power, people listening now, you dig? There's motivation for the people who lack. Lyrical freedom, man, taking it back. The long journey, no time for slack. Listen closely, respect my raps, so fall back. There's motivation for the people who lack.
Junior forward from Florida State. What kind of player is he, Jay Bills?
Well, he's another defender. He's a guy that stands about 6'9", but with his arms, he plays 7'1". He's versatile defensively. He can guard out on the perimeter. He can guard any one of 4 spots. Runs well. What he doesn't do particularly well is shoot the ball. He can make a perimeter shot, but it's not a strength of his. He's not a consistent shooter, and he needs to upgrade his ball handling. But as a defender,
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Mike Carter, and you are viewing Championship MLM, the Network Marketing Pro Series. Just for those few seconds, I was just, showing the NBA Draft 2011, and the video that I'm cutting right now is going to be like a formula for you to draft your prospects, your potential draft picks, if you will, to help you build your organization. And the system that I use, and also you guys should be using also, I call it P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. I'm going to say it again, P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. And P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. is P-I-P-E-P-E-L-T. I'll say it one more time. P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. And let me share with you what each letter actually represents in this formula. The first P is peak. That's the first thing you want to be able to do. You want to identify if someone has any interest in making money outside of what they're doing, or who want to make money from home, someone who's serious about adding to their income. The next letter is I. Now that you've identified that there's an interest or there's a desire to earn additional income, now you want to invite. The next letter is P, which stands for present. Now that you invited them, so you're going to schedule them to some form of presentation, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's over the internet using Skype, forward them to a presentation through email, or inviting them out to a business opportunity meeting. So you want to present. The next letter is E. After your prospect has now viewed the presentation and there's some interest, you want to edify your upline. You want to edify your sponsor, or if you're not, in contact with your sponsor, hopefully you have somebody within your organization who may even be cross-line and even downline. Especially if there's somebody that's mature in the business and committed to growing. You want to edify them as an expert that can be a third-party validation for you and for the business. It's nothing like hearing the same words from 2 different individuals. So, 2 people having the same story, is very powerful. So now that you've edified, this expert, you now want to pass. So you want to pass your prospect onto your expert, which is what we call a 3-way, where you can call them on the phone if you already have them on the phone, you then make a call to your expert and see if they're available and let them know about, there's a prospect who has some serious interest and they want to enroll in the opportunity, and you asking them if they have time to be able to greet your new prospect or answer any questions from the expert position that they've been edified in. Now that you've done that, next the next letter is E. Now that you've piqued interest, you've invited them, they've seen the presentation, you've edified and passed. Now you want to enroll. So this is the time, or what they call, being closing. This is where it's time to break out the checkbook, get the credit card, and get them signed up. Whether it's doing it online or over the phone, calling corporate headquarters. After you enroll them, the next thing you want to do is the letter L, which is launch. You want to launch this new rep's business, and you want to be able to create some type of action plan within 24 to 72 hours from the time that this new prospect just signed up. So within the first 24 to 72 hours, you want to start getting a list, and you want to physically have that list, and you want to work with them, build that list. A lot of times, people in this industry just think people just automatically know, and they're afraid to get their hands dirty, but yet they want to make a whole lot of money. If you really want to make a whole lot of money, then you gotta help a whole lot of people. And the only way you're gonna help people, you gotta show them. It's just like dealing with a child. You gotta show them. Children don't necessarily do as you say, but they do as you do. Same thing dealing with your new prospects. They're not gonna do as you say for them to do, but they're gonna do as you show them. So you want to help them create a list, and you want to actually even rehearse peaking and prospecting some of these people on this list, so that way they feel comfortable making these phone calls and scheduling at least the first 5 to 10 people who they know are some of their top prospects. And right away you can get on the phone with these folks and use a technique that we call tap routing, which is rep for rep. So as soon as you get their list and you make the initial phone calls, everybody that you talk to as the upline leader, whether they have interest or not, you wanna always ask the question: who do you know? Who else do you know would want to take a look at this business? Who else do you know could benefit from an opportunity like this? And start calling those people, so that way you're getting rep for rep. And after launching, the last letter is T, which is train. Now that you've helped them launch their business, you want to devote some personal time to your new prospect and his or her organization, especially for the first 90 to 120 days. So for 3 to 4 months, this is like you're like newlyweds. This is the honeymoon period, and this is the period where most distributors drop off and quit. And most people drop off and quit at this time for various reasons, but one of the major reasons is a lack of a nurturing, where they have somebody helping them step by step, showing them how to build a business, and keeping them in long enough, at least, to get through their contact list, so that way, even if these people drop off, hey, you still got their contacts, and you also have representatives that's in their organization who you can maybe connect with and, find a leader, a couple levels down out of that initial contact list. So again, it's P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T., which is peak, invite, present, edify, pass, enroll, launch, train. Let's do it one more time. Peak, invite, present, edify, pass, enroll, launch, train. P.I.P.E.P.E.L.T. I hope you guys were edified with this short video. Again, my name is Mike Carter. You have just viewed Championship MLM, the Network Marketing Pro Series, and I am signing off.
On my way to the top, don't fail me now. Made it through a lot of pain, man, ask me how. When I said I wanna spit, they was laughing loud. But now a nigga killing shows, they ain't laughing now. Had a mic in my hand since I was a child. Dark skinned, nappy headed with a big ass mouth. Put words together then and didn't really know how. But it was all off the top, being free with the style. Kept practicing, finally got the hang of it now. And back then, 6th grade, I was holding it down. I was flowing with the old heads, youngest around. In high school, got nice, no playing around. Metaphors on the bus, I was shutting it down. And to this day, getting colder, still holding it down. Giving power to the people when I come to your town. Man, my words pack power, people listening now, you dig? There's motivation for the people who lack. Lyrical freedom, man, taking it back. The long journey, no time for slack. Listen closely, respect my raps or fall back. There's motivation for the people who lack. Lyrical freedom, man, taking it back. The long journey.